Hello everyone, GenmaTheSamurai here, and welcome back to this part of Metroid Prime 2. Alright guys, so last time we were exploring around in the Torvus Bog, and we actually collected two major power-ups, and now we're actually going to be making our way over to the Torvus Bog once again, so yeah. I know last time I said I was going to actually cut back in at a save point over in the Torvus Bog, but I actually figured that this would actually be a little bit better for continuity's sake, if I just kind of started from that save point right there, and yeah. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and proceed forward, but yeah, honestly, I'm making my way through this game quite a bit faster than I actually thought I would. One of the main reasons I say that is just because the thing is, I never really considered Let's Playing this game, at least for like a while, or at least just, I have considered Let's Playing it, but like I hadn't like thought it through for a while, and so for this Let's Play I wasn't sure exactly how long it would actually take me to get through the game, and it's actually proceeding fairly quickly, all things considered. Now the one thing I'm a little concerned about is when I have to go and collect items everywhere at the very end of the game, but for what it is, actually, I have some pretty good abilities and we'll be able to proceed pretty well. So, anyway. First things first though, we're actually going to bust down this door because I haven't actually gone through this way yet, and this will just make things, it'll just, you know, create a shortcut. I don't really need to use it, but hey, it's there. So, let's go ahead and use that bomb right there, and cool. So, anyway, yeah, in general, I just really like this game. You guys already know that. But without further ado, I'm trying to figure out which pathway would be best to take right now. I think I want to take this way, at least for now, because I think this will actually lead me toward an item. Oh yeah, and a scan log. I haven't actually done that yet. How about that? Anyway, that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and read this. The day came when space was torn asunder, revealing dimension rifts to a dark place. Horrible dark swarms streaked forth from these rifts, engulfing nearby creatures and transforming them into what we would come to call darklings. The dark creatures became our enemies, and peace came to an end on either. Man, that's really sad. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and use this grapple point and collect this missile tank. So yeah, that's going to make life a bit easier. What is really nice now that we have that gravity boost now is that we can actually, you know, freely walk around in this water without having to worry about really slow movement anymore, which is really great. Also, over here, I pointed this out before, but now that we have this ability, we actually can go ahead and do that, which is awesome. Yeah, in general, I really like the way the, you know, Metroid games are structured in terms of, like, going back to old areas and collecting abilities and everything. And, yeah, in general, oh my gosh, this, this is such a good game, guys. Yeah, coming back to this one, I really have a hard time, like, choosing between this one and Prime 1, which one, like, I think is better. Like, I know, like, I don't know. I think coming back to this, actually, in a lot of ways, I feel like I almost like both games kind of equally. I feel like they have different strengths in a lot of ways too, but in terms of like their strengths and weaknesses, it's kind of an interesting balance, I'll say that much. But anyway, first things first, we're going to go ahead and go to the portal so that we can actually go to the Dark World. Where is it? Isn't it over there? Oh, right. Okay, so it's not like it is in Dark either, because I have to go from the top. Alright, that's fine. Anyway, I'm just ignoring these Grenchlers because they're kind of annoying to fight. Let's head right over here. Okay. There we go. Awesome. Alright. And without further ado, we're going to go through this portal, and we're going to go into the dark version of Torvus. So, this time we're actually going to be fighting the boss of this area. We have one more key to find, but it is actually in this section, which I basically saved this section for last for one major reason, just so I could collect the keys and all the items in this version of this area all at once, more or less. I started heading this way before I kind of realized, like, oh crud, I'm going to need the grapple beam. So yeah, anyway, we're going to go ahead and proceed this way, and alright. Oh, I also watched a pretty interesting speedrun video a little bit on this game, or I should say, like, people have gone crazy with randomizers. I just want to say that right now, like, a lot of you guys may already be aware of a lot of the randomizers and stuff people have created, but legitimately, it kind of blows my mind that, like I know these, like, things have existed for a lot of Super Nintendo games, but it kind of blows my mind that, like, a lot of GameCube games have become a lot more accessible in this territory now. Like, I'm just not used to that. But anyway, There we go. That is the last temple key. And if we wanted to, we could actually go ahead and confront the boss of the area right now. But we will not do that right now. So, yeah. The main reason is I have a few items I want to collect before we go ahead and do that. But first things first, I do want to go ahead and missile this doorway. And it should give me a save point. Nice. Anyway, yeah. So now that we have the game saved, we're going to go ahead and proceed onward. I really like this boss fight when we get to it. I think this one is probably one of my favorite ones in the game, or this is one of the standout ones. In general, honestly, I think this game is... It really gets good starting with this area. And I also was counting this before, but, like, this game has a lot more boss fights than Metroid Prime 1. Like, a lot more boss fights. I think Metroid Prime 1, when I went to count it, I think it had 9 boss fights and 2... sort of boss fights, but then they kind of become regular enemies later. And this game has, like, I'll say it's in the ballpark of like 16 or 17 bosses, which is a lot for a Metroid game, honestly. And I really like that. This game is very, like, combat centric, and I really like that a lot. In terms of content, this game's got a lot of it. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go into this portal, and yeah. If you guys saw me going through this tunnel before, you guys may have seen that there was an item over here. So that's why we're going through this, so, yeah. Alright, there we go. That is a missile tank, and now we're going to go ahead and turn right back around, and we're going to activate the dark portal. Boom. Nice and easy. Now, again, you do want to be very careful. Again, the Luminoth guy very straight up said, hey, try to avoid the waters of Dark Torvus. And he means it. It is incredibly dangerous, and it's all around me right now, so I just want to be very careful not to make too much contact with it. Anyway, also it is kind of nice whenever you're in a shaft, or at a shaft like this, where you can see that there's like a light portal, but you can't actually get into it. Just kind of hug up against it. Usually the barriers have like a hitbox that just still detects regardless, so yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot that. And okay, now you are going to want to remember this room for much later, okay? Anyway, let's go ahead and do the Seeker Missile here. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, I really do not like huntering. I really do not. Okay. Are you kidding me? Alright. Just, could you just die, please? That would really be beneficial for me, at the very least. The only thing... Okay, so this is basically my usual strat with these things, is I just try and bait them into wanting to, like, come directly to me, and then they usually kill themselves on the barrier. Otherwise, it's just kind of a waste of time. I don't really know how to, like... Okay, there we go. Now the AI decides to do it. Okay, anyway, without further ado, we're gonna be right here, and cool. Nice, finally. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, there is an upgrade right here. A beam ammo expansion has been acquired. So this is increasing my ammo by 50 for both pieces of ammo. I don't think I properly explained that last time, but that's how it worked when I got it before in the other area as well. So each area has like one expansion for that, and so now the maximum ammo I believe I can carry is 200 of each. Either way, it's a lot. So we shouldn't be running out, hopefully, in this next boss fight. If we do, it's going to be running kind of close. The only time I could really see that happening might be the beam combo, which I keep forgetting how much ammo that actually uses. But for what it is, I think it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and go up here, and okay. Now this boss is definitely going to be kind of interesting in comparison to the last one. I'll point out why when we get there, but it's definitely a unique one. So, let's head right over here, and we're going to use the light beam. Okay. So yeah, guys, we're going to be heading right on over towards the boss, and I am really excited to do this boss fight. The theme in this boss fight, I'll point it out in a moment. I'll talk about that in detail when we get there. For now, we're going to go ahead and walk over towards here and right. So that is the entrance, and as you guys may have noticed, every single one of the boss fights for the Dark Temples have been pretty much in like the main hub room of the temples in each of these areas. The reason I'm heading over here, by the way, obviously, is to recharge all my beam ammo, so that's pretty cool. I found another one of these over in Agon, but I didn't figure that was significant enough to keep on screen when I was kind of cutting around last part. So, yeah. Anyway, there we go. We have our beam ammo supply replenished, and that's pretty great. So, yeah. Sorry about the cough. Anyway, let's go ahead and go right on over here, and cool. What's over here now? I want to, like... I don't actually remember. I think this is a item. I'm just trying to remember exactly what. Oh, it's an energy tank. Let's go. Alright, give me. Yes. Okay, cool. Also, this is where the elevator was that went down into the temple in the other version of this world, huh? Wonder why it's like this here. Alright, well, either way, let's go ahead and head over this way, and I'll go ahead and use the boost ball, and right. Alright, guys, it's time for us to confront the boss. Let's do this. Alright, so here we are in this room, and I think there should be two things, right? No? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and charge up our missiles, and cool. Alright. Well, this ain't ominous. Man, I love Samus's face there. She's trying to keep up with it. Alright, so this is the Chica Larva. This is an interesting boss fight in a lot of ways. First off, I'm just going to get rid of these guys. Alright, so this one is a lot easier in Trilogy for all kinds of reasons. One of the reasons being, quite simply, in Trilogy, you could just kind of aim wherever while walking around. With this one, there's definitely a lot more management of trying to keep tabs on those creatures that were slowly going towards you. Whereas this one, it's a lot more awkward to kind of aim, and there's only like a few windows where you could actually damage the thing. Oh yeah, also worth mentioning, if I were to scan that and read it right now, vulnerable area detected, target has a soft underbelly, okay. This bioform is an infant, but aging rapidly. The creature can ensnare targets with its tongue, drawing them into its mouth. Okay, okay. Anyway, it doesn't really say that here, per se, but, this thing is not actually a Ing-possessed creature, or even an Ing. It's actually a Light World creature, kind of. Which is kind of interesting. Or at the very least, it actually takes extra damage from, you know, dark ammo, or at the very least, it doesn't really seem to care what kind of ammo is hitting it. Which is definitely kind of interesting, I suppose, compared to the last boss, which was weak to, you know, light ammo exclusively. Now that said, the one problem with that is, yeah, Dark Beam. Kinda slow. Kinda bad. But that's alright. So, let's go ahead and just try and... oh god. Alright. Oh man, I think I could have got that if I timed it right. Okay, that's fine. Oh geez, those guys are gonna explode like right by me. Alright. I do not like fighting this thing because it has so few windows to actually damage it. Okay. Whoa. I was also going to say this. Wow, okay, it outran the super missile. This boss fight, or this theme, was actually remixed in AM2R. So that's fun. Let's go ahead and... come on. Alright, well that did something at the very least. Okay. This gets easier to do as the fight goes on. Ah, yeah, okay, this is the first, like, real window to start doing real damage to this thing. Okay. Go, go, go. Yes. Okay, perfect. Alright. So that's what you really want to happen. You want the boss to start trying to eat you, and then that's when you can actually chain in a bunch of attacks. Most notably the super missile. That's the big one. Okay. The real tricky thing here is like getting those precise shots with the free aim. This is going to be like the one boss fight where it really rewards you if you get good with that. Alright, I think I'm going to switch over to the light ammo. Okay. Nice. Okay. Whoa, I fell in the water. Okay. Come on. Go, go, go. Okay, good. Alright. This is an interesting boss, I'll say that much. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Dark beam, let's go. Yes! Got it. Alright. Alright, so this is the real boss fight. As you saw when the water lowered, it actually revealed a second cocoon. So here we are with the adult Chica. So this is actually the really interesting part of the boss fight. The first part actually is kind of cool too, but this is definitely my favorite phase of the fight. It's definitely a lot more dangerous in a lot of ways, but it's also kind of a lot more fun. Anyway, so this is actually the major boss fight that makes use of your grapple beam. Go figure, since it's, you know, after that. Anyway, I really like that. Oh, come on. Alright, so what really kind of sucks about this fight is it moves around very quick. And as you can see, it's doing yellow damage, which if you pay attention to the way these, you know, guys light up typically in the Prime series, yellow means it isn't actually taking damage. I mean, you can kind of see that on the HP bar as well. I'm actually just kind of stunning the thing. I'm gonna go for my super missile. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Oh yeah, this is the fun part. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring out the Seeker Missile. Alright. Oh, okay. It likes to move around, which makes this part harder. You only have a small window to actually do this. Alright. Well, we're in for the long haul on this one. Alright. Whoa. I'm just gonna rapid fire. That should hopefully do the job, because it's gonna dodge around. Well, at least it keeps me on the top of the water level. I appreciate that. Where the frick is the ground? Okay. Wow, it just nullified my missiles. That's cute. Okay. Ooh, good old Chica. Nice. Okay. Come on. Which side am I? Yes, this is the perfect side. Okay. So you need to use the Seeker missiles and also try and position it perfectly. Oh, I do not want to run out of missiles in this fight. That is very bad if you do. Okay. I guess the plus side is that the boss is not, to my knowledge, it can't really get rid of your safe zones, unlike Morbus, so that's nice. Okay. Come on. Okay. Really? Oh, well, he is taking damage at the very least. Okay. I guess I'm also not used to hard mode where he takes a bit less, because again, I did this on normal difficulty first. This fight gets a little bit better as it goes along. Similar to the last phase. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I cannot figure out the window because it just likes to dodge around. Okay. Just want to stun him. Come on. Stun. 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 Well, I tried. Okay. Where are you? Ah, nice. Okay, come on, stun. There we go. Alright, let's head over here. Come on. Wow, I wish he took more damage. Okay, I'm really worried about my missiles. I legitimately am. Okay. Should try and use my dark beam, because he's still weak to it. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're into the fun part now. Alright. I wonder if the Dark Burst would work. That'd be fun. Okay. I just need to get closer and then just spam the Dark Burst. That's the thing. Okay. Come on. Alright. Or not Dark Burst, the Dark Beam. Okay. Here we go. Oh wow, it's only one spot. Okay. Nice! Alright. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and scan him, and Dark Chica. Yep. So what's kind of interesting in this part is that this boss fight actually goes back and forth. So I've been using dark ammo, but now this is the part where I need to use the light ammo. And that is really cool. I really like that a lot. This is the part of the fight where you can absolutely shred this boss. Oh yeah, you want to scan these. Do not forget to scan these. Alright, the little baby ones, scan them. Just take it from me. Just do it, okay? Alright. Also, this is how you get your missiles back. Alright, there we go. Alright, where are you? Alright, so let's go ahead and just go over by the boss now, and cool. Come on. Ooh. Alright, and it's back to normal now. Okay, dark beam time. Okay. Yeah, so I don't entirely know how that works, but I guess it just sucks up, you know, the dark water, and then that affects it somewhat. Like, the ink don't, like, hard possess this thing, or I don't know if it has a natural disposition against it, but, yeah, it's certainly a thing. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep going forward. Anyway, let's go ahead and target this, and cool. Come on. Oh, wow, it was hanging on that a little bit longer. Alright, so yeah, I just need to be on that. Come on. Alright, so I just need to spam my regular old shots. Oh, I do not like parts of this fight. Okay, boom, come on. Hard mode, am I right? Alright, well, once I get it into its dark state again, that'll be a lot better. I don't know how much more I'm gonna have to do this, but okay. Okay, nice. Alright. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so with this one, I don't think I need to hit them all at once. I just need to make sure to hit the wings at all. Alright. Oh, come on. Okay. Ah, man. Okay. This is the one fight that, like, really tests your free aim a lot because of the way this thing moves. Jeez. Come on. Alright, my perspective sometimes fails me a little bit. Alright. We'll pay for your lack of vision. Oh. Come on. Whoa, okay. Ugh, come on. I really don't like the way this boss moves. Okay, there we go. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely a boss fight that is made significantly easier on Wii. Like, way easier on Wii. Okay. Oh. Come on. Yeah, worth it though. I'm really low on dark ammo. Okay. Alright, here we go. Yes! Alright. So I think I just need to... Oh god. Alright, I just need to hit it with the light beam a bunch. And I think we're good to go. Okay. Although, actually, I may super missile him. Alright. Oh, it just wants a light beam. Okay. Fine with that. Alright. Come on. Boom. Got him. Well, you can tell what kind of upgrade that is. Oh, that boss fight was hard. I'm just gonna double check though. Should have done that before killing it, but that's okay. Dark Ether, Guardians, Chica, fully listed. Nice. Okay. Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and grab this item, and we're good to go. Yes. Dark Visor acquired. Alright, so this one is kind of interesting. It's like a combination of the thermal and x-ray visor from Metroid Prime 1. So as you can see, those platforms are disappearing. So what we're going to do is we are now going to activate our Dark Visor. It's mostly like the X-ray visor, since you can now see invisible things, so there we go. We're going to go ahead and jump into that, and yeah. So you guys may remember again that I was fiddling around trying to look for a key early, or a thing early, but I was not able to get it. Apparently, from what I'm hearing from people, is that they do not spawn proper until you get this visor, which is honestly lame, in my opinion. I know they want you to use this to find them and everything, but I don't know. It's just a vision upgrade. I know you want they want it to feel empowering, but on repeat playthroughs, it's kind of annoying. Whatever, is what it is. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and proceed this way. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I'm trying to see. Is there anything else I can scan in here before we go ahead and do this? I don't think so. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and activate this controller. Or take energy from it. Jeez, that red sky is still ominous to me. Alright, well there we go. We got the energy transfer. Man, Chica, still though, that is probably one of the longer boss fights in the game. Again, on Wii, it's really not that bad because you have the free aim, so it's a lot easier to kind of snipe, you know, the boss and look around at the same time. But yeah, no, in this version though, it's a lot harder. I like it in a lot of ways, but then, yeah, other ways not so much. But it's probably, like, one of the harder fights. And again, like, I do appreciate that it uses the free aim that you do have in this way more than any other part of the game. So, from that perspective, I think it's pretty neat. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and return this energy to the Light World controller, and yeah. In general, though, yeah, I kind of wanted to have this boss fight kind of be in the middle of this part, as opposed to like it was with the, you know, Agon boss, where it was at the start, and then we just kind of reached Torvus, because I want to have the next area actually be at probably the end of the next part, more or less, or at least like the middle, and I think that would be a lot better for pretty much everyone. So, yeah, actually, I think I want to get back up there, so, okay. First, let's activate, wait, hold on. No, I didn't do it in time. I wanted to kill the stupid hunter ring. No, wait, huh? Did it kill itself? Oh, come on. I hate this thing. I really legitimately hate hunter rings with a gigantic passion. Okay. These things are so annoying. Like, full stop. Alright. Okay, we finally killed it. Nice. Alright. Again, you guys are gonna notice that the only way I ever kill these things are by doing that. Because it's just fighting them normally is such a huge hassle. Oh, I could go this way. Yeah. Is there anything in this tunnel in this version of the world? There is something in the light world, but we weren't actually able to go that way, so... Okay, well, works out. So yeah, I don't know when this part's going to end because we had, you know, some stuff happen this time. But yeah, let's head over here. And okay, cool. So anyway, man, it's crazy that we're technically like 2/3-ish done with the game. I want to say we're probably closer to, let's see. So these guys showed up. They are annoying. I'm just going to ignore them. Let's go into the portal and we'll proceed onward. But yeah, crazy to think that we're around like the 60% mark of the game, in my opinion. Maybe like closer to 50. There's some stuff at the end that we're going to have to worry about. But for what it is, in terms of like the regions, we are just finishing the Torvus Bog region, which is kind of nuts to me because like I think this is part 9 or something, right? I don't know, for some reason I thought this one might go on longer. Partly because, I mean, it already is longer than my Metroid Prime playthrough, or my first, you know, the first game that I did. Yeah. Whew, dodge that. Okay. Whoa, almost got grabbed. Okay, cool. And yeah, you guys saw that there was a missile tank over here, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Okay, awesome. Missile expansion acquired. Nice. Alright, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and go through this light door, and... right. Ah, nice. Okay. Oh, this is really cool. So now that we have the dark visor, we can actually see these guys, like, the whole time, which is great. You know, another point for why these guys are not as bad as the Chozo Ghosts. You get the X-ray visor to see those guys way later in Metroid Prime 1. You get this fairly soon after you meet these guys for the first time, all things considered. So, yeah, that's another win as far as I'm concerned. Again, fight me, guys. Alright? I'm not giving this up. Alright, let's go ahead and keep heading this way, and okay. I guess the real thing is I know for a fact I'm probably going to be going back to older areas and trying to scan some enemies that I missed here and there. And maybe like a few logs that I might have missed. Again, we're going to probably inevitably have that sort of part at some point, but I'm trying to do my best to kind of mitigate that, because, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of the thing with these Metroid Prime games, is that you do technically have scans to worry about as opposed to items. Although if you only care about like secret endings and stuff, you only really have to worry about the items. But you do have some incentive to go for the scans too, so there's that. Anyway, let's go ahead and rotate this around. And cool. Okay, anyway. We're now going to head this way, and we're going to return this energy to the controller, so let's do this. Oh, man. Alright, so we have restored another energy controller. Let's go. Alright, So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and head right over to the nearest save point. But yeah, I'm feeling really good about how this playthrough has been progressing so far. We still are into the largest area of the game yet, coming up next. But for what it is, honestly, yeah, this playthrough is going really well. Again, I know this game really well. I know that's part of the reason why. And I also realize, I think another reason this is going by a bit faster than my Metroid Prime 1 playthrough is I also have, on average, longer parts going on this time. But I do like that they also are shorter than my Samus Returns part because they're pretty easy to manage from that perspective. I think I'm actually going to beat this game with like a few weeks to spare in comparison to until Metroid Dread comes out, and I think that's going to be good. I'm probably going to take a break once I have this playthrough done, probably just to focus in on not so much Let's Plays, but maybe just more like scripted content stuff, and then maybe I'll dive into Prime 3 after Metroid Dread, I think, and then we'll see what I do after that, I think. Or we, it could be a different playthrough altogether. We'll see. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and use the grapple beam to get over here like before. And cool. But yeah. In general, though, it's gonna be crazy once I have this game beat, because again, I put this game off for like a long time. Partly, again, I just wanted to wait until there was some more Metroid hype, and it's good to see that happening again. I'm so excited for Metroid Dread. The game looks so good. But yeah, without further ado, again, thank you guys so much for tuning into this part of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next part, where we basically head back over toward the, central temple, and we then make our way over towards the next region. And I'm really excited to have you guys see the next area for the first time, or maybe you'll be seeing it not for the first time. Either way, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next part of Metroid Prime 2. Alright. Bye.